Greetings.
Hello, everyone. Good day. Greetings, greetings, greetings from around the world. We are the world. We are the children. We want to build a better place for all the children. First, for us. Because if I don't eat, I'm not going to be able to feed my own child, right? I got to
Mhm.
eat. And so that I can be able to really cuddle my child and feed that child. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you. I see the art officer Kushal is always here. My goodness, almost like he's the first person here. I see all our regulars here. I see Bonjour Levy. I see uh, our managing director, and the list goes on. So thank you so much. And I thank you guys for the ones that are watching on Facebook, Instagram, and in other platforms. We just keep adding the platforms and going. And there is somebody, one of the young people, students that I've
Yeah.
been mentoring for 2 years now. He lives in Nigeria. He is working behind the scene a lot. And I went to speak to the youth organization in Nigeria too, which is very good. So we things are getting good and better, but we just have to patience time, because here we want quality. We want quality. We want children to be happy. We want them to be very inclusive. We want them to have choices. We want them to work on their goals and their dreams, not what some people are telling them. Because if we are watching our children well from the womb, especially when they come out, we will know when a child is 1 year, we will know exactly what that child is gravitating towards. And we will know that that child, you will know what that child will grow up to become. We know that children can become a lot of things, but there is one thing that all of us always want to do. And for me, I've always wanted to be on the screen. I wanted to speak up, and to feed people, and to defend the rights of children. And thank God that I am doing just what I love to do. And this is what we want for our children. We want these children, and children are different. Like we always say, all of these tools that we are teaching here, they might not work the same for all the
Mhm.
children. You need to watch your child. Don't say, oh, your brother is doing it, your sister is doing it. Why are you not doing it? You can teach them at the same time. Know that they will understand at the same time. When this child understands this one doesn't understand at the same rate. The next time, this one will understand this, the other one. That is just the way life is. So we want to make sure that you're not forcing things on any child, because otherwise we're not supposed to be here. And we want to do that from our hearts, just like Mr. Ashmufara says. And remember, we are descendants of Mr. Ashmufara and One Global Movement, because that is just the simple truth. If not of him, we will not be here. That is the simple truth. And his story emanated from this little boy who was so poor and raggedy, walking barefoot. I walked barefoot too for years. And so this is not a joke. Anybody that is joking here is not a joke. And we don't want to joke with the lives of children. Let alone, if you joke, means you're joking with your life. So how about the children? Then we begin to question, are these
Mhm.
children going to be okay? This is very, very important. I mean business, and I've always meant business with this, because I don't want any child to go back to go to where I was as a young girl. I don't want that. And it shouldn't happen, because Mr. Ashmufara has provided us with everything that we need to help the world. He wants to uplift the future. The future are the children, and the future are the builders, the CEOs, the ambassadors, the presidents, the everything of this society. And we all are here. We have positions. You don't have to be a leader in public. You are already a leader in your own rights that God gave you. And we all here are leaders. No one is more than the other person. Nobody. Because I'm speaking here, I am just a servant who has taken upon me this responsibility. It doesn't mean that because I am more than anyone else here. And don't not language barrier should not be that one thing that is going to make you not want to say something or to write something. Don't be ashamed. I make mistakes. I'm going to continue. I don't care who says what. I'm going to continue to make those mistakes and learn and fail my way to success. And we want to encourage our children to normalize failure. Let us normalize failure. Let us live an authentic life, that a child will speak from the authenticity of themselves, not because they have to copy here. I want to be like that person. I want to be like the Hollywood person. No, No, that is causing a lot of trouble to our children. So thank you guys so much. Melanie, I think Melanie is not here. And as you know, I will always be picking up after people, but be rest assured that my bill is getting higher and higher to those that I'm picking behind them. So nothing is free in this life. So no child thinks that they're just gonna do this, and no, nothing is free. I also know that I'm owing you guys because of the time that I take off. That is the way the world works. Nothing is free in this life. Anything that is free, drop it. It's going to hurt you. You're not going to be able to build yourself. So thank you guys so much. And you won't believe this. We are in the series. Today, Tuesday, February 27, we are in the series, Oh Bless, O-CADEMY, Revolution Part 68. 68. We're going to keep doing until infinity. 1.7 billion. That's exactly how we're going to reach there. That 1.7 billion. So that every child has an account. Every 1.7 billion. Every child has their own account. They have everything. And then we replicate it. We multiply it. And everybody will be smiling, including all of us. So thank you guys so much. So the theme for today is, what are the benefits of organic gardening or farming to children's growth and development? Begin to write in the chat. Organic. What are the benefits of organic gardening or farming to the growth and development of our children? Not just growing tall, not just growing big, all the internal organs. What are the benefits? So this is so important, because a lot of our children exhibit behaviors, and we take them to the hospital without even knowing, doing our own research. What kind of food are they eating? They're having these allergies. A lot of things are happening. We take them to the hospital, they medicate them. Before you know, we turn a child into a zombie. And then we do it again, take another medication to treat another side effect of the other medication. And then before you know, these children, they are on a lot of medication that is already ruining their life. And they will say, but what's wrong with this child? What's wrong with this child? Because we did not fully, lovingly nurture our own children by watching them. You see me, I watch my son like a hawk. I watch the other 9 children too. They're not close to me now, but they will be coming in the future. I recruit people to take care of them. That's the way you just watch them. When you watch your children with love, then you know things. Oh, wow, James is here. Thank you, James. Thank you, James, for being here today. Thank you so much. So that is very important. So what are the benefits of organic? We know there's organic farming, and there's also chemical farming that we farm with fertilizers. But organic means natural manure. Let me see. Okay, I think it's James. I'll put him back on when I will just check to see if it's ready. So we know what we are talking about, because we want to be, I'm the city girl, I'm the city boy. I don't want to touch grass with my hands. I don't want to do this. We don't know that we are missing out on the things that are going to keep us healthy and happy. Just taking the soil and kneading them in between your fingers, putting your feet in the soil and in sand, that's already healing for you. That's healing. You can do that. I walk bare feet here every day on this floor. The coolness of it is helping me a lot. So that is very important. So what are the benefits of organic farming? Number one, nutrient dense produce. They are very dense with good nutrients for our body. Organic farming tends to focus on soil health. The health of the soil is number one. We need to know the health of the soil. But nowadays, where we have agronomists and all those scientists, but think about the olden days that our parents just farm, and they farm, their things were okay. Nothing, they didn't have to study the soil. When it doesn't work here, because they test it in their own way, and then they will shift potatoes where it didn't do well this year and do it all. They communicate in the village that, oh, you know, these I'm sure Dr. Benny will know, these sweet yams. Sweet, I so long for it. I will bring it to this United States so bad and grow it here so that children can eat. So when they say, oh, my yams did so well, you will see them with big yams. Now that soil, the other people will rotate and gravitate towards that area and farm it. Okay, cassava did well here. They will rotate to that area. That's how they know it does, just naturally, without having people to say, let me study this soil. Oh, that soil is there, is natural. That is not to say they shouldn't study. In some cases, the soil must be studied studied, because in some cases, there are the minerals there that are making the soil not to be good for farming. But in a lot of cases, you just do it by testing it, because if you don't test the waters, you're not going to know if something is going to be good. So it's so important. So organic farming tends to focus on the health of the soil, not just your own health, because if that soil is not healthy, you plant it, you yourself, you're not going to be healthy, which results in produce with higher nutrients content. The health of the soil, when it's healthy, it will produce crops that are really high in the nutrients that we need, all the vitamins, all the fats and oil, all the high carbohydrates and everything. Children consuming fruits and vegetables grown in nutrient-rich soil receive more vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants essential for their growth and development. Isn't that true? That is so true. And then number 2, chemical-free food. That's the second benefit of organic farming. I would like to see people, because let us make this session very, very interactive and very interesting, because we learn from one another. What I don't know here, I can then read from the chat too, from somebody who knows. That's how come we're doing it, so we know that we're teaching the children the right way. But if we are not doing it, that means we're not even teaching the children those things. So let us begin to do that here. So chemical-free food. Organic farming avoids the use of synthetic pesticides, herbicides, and fertilizers, right? By consuming chemical-free food, children are less exposed to harmful substances that may affect their health and development negatively. I said that a lot of time. We said that here as we do these things, that when you go to those fast food areas, you don't even know how they cook those foods. Was it well washed? What are the oils? The thing that they scribble on the backs of the things to say the content of the nutrients. Are you sure? You do it yourself, because the world is so civilized now that we have machines. Instead of you buying those French fries, that, not to condemn people's market, because I know that people will not like it. Those that are monopolies might not like this kind of lecture. But guess what? They have children too. They need to be so concerned about what their children are eating. This is so important, because when you go to fast food, you don't know the oils that are used in cooking those French fries with. You don't know. And pretty soon you yourself be feeling some kind of heartburn, or something is scratching your neck. Like me, if I eat certain chips here, I don't even know why I eat it sometimes. My neck acts funny, So number 3, better taste and flavor. Many children find organic, many, even including us, find organic produce to have better taste and flavor. Isn't that true? I think about my huckleberries. You guys should come here and eat huckleberries, because my mom produces that a lot. Naturally, organically. You eat it with fufu corn. You eat it with rice. Dr. Betty knows what I'm talking about, because she's from there. And, let me see if James can come in again. Hello, James. James.
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. I muted you a little bit because there was a little bit of noise, but you're okay now, okay? And if your video is not on, that's fine. But I just want to say we appreciate you for coming here, because you are really doing a whole lot. And you and Kushal, the arts people, Reverend James Rafiki, is a pastor. Thank God for having him among us. And him and Kushal are the 2 little brothers that I call you little brother, because you are little brothers to me. You are the 2 little brothers that are doing the arts. So I will talk with you guys so you guys can connect with one another. So you put your brains together, because 2 heads are better than 1. There are other people behind the scene that because of internet difficulties, they might not be able to join you guys. But 2 of you are the titans for the arts. So do whatever it takes, please. We need to reach every child, especially those young girls. You guys, James is taking care of children, particularly with a focus on young girls. These young girls, they are 13, 14, 15, they are having babies. So he's doing everything in his capacity, using his own resources, work and buy machines for them to learn some trade and do something with their babies. So I am working, James, what he's doing is under one global movement, just like you guys, just like the clean water, just like the young girls for Dr. Benny, just like Esther with the foundation in Nigeria, with another person in Liberia. and in Kenya. So it's a lot that are under one global movement right now. So we are moving together. James, thank you so much for being here. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, many people find organic produce have better taste, right? And flavor. Very nice. Look at I like the cow meat in Cameroon so bad, so bad. You just have to cook it, a pinch of salt, and then you can just throw some ginger there because it's medicinal. A little bit of garlic. When you eat it, yeah, you'll be so happy with yourself that it has the best flavor. And I know that there are people here too that grow their cows organically. They feed only on grass, no other chemicals. That is very good for our bodies. Because imagine these children, they are already going through a lot, which comes from natural growth. Their hormones are firing up, and then we went through that too. So we want to make sure that we are feeding them with organically produced foods. And we really do it because when we do that, we ourselves are benefiting because we're going to be eating the same thing with them. So, and point number 4, another benefit of organic farming or gardening is environmental, let me pronounce it well, environmental awareness. Okay. Involving children in organic gardening teaches them about the importance of environmental stewardship and sustainable practices. They know about the environment. Your environment, the animals that are there, the birds, the worms, the turtles, everything is about the environment. And if we don't learn about it, we tend to destroy those things or we distinct them. And now we are ruining the soil. When you ruin the soil, you ruin yourself. Because if you don't have the food to eat, you're killing yourself because you've killed your environment. We don't want that. And these chemicals, we take them, we spray them. Let me just quickly kill the grass. What you're doing is you're destroying the soil. You're destroying the grass. Everything is there for a reason. So that is very, very important, So understanding where food comes from and how it's grown fosters a deeper connection to nature and encourages responsible choices. Nature is God. Do you see how you take your environment to bond with God? Because he created all those things for a reason. You shouldn't just go there. They say, do not hunt here. Even though some of the animals are meant for us to eat, but they have to be protected as well. We cannot distinct their species. We cannot do that, So it's so important. AP, I'm sorry if I didn't send you the link here. Maybe tonight we'll try so that you can connect your microphone first before you can be here. But thank you so much for being here, sir. And then organic farming helps educates the children about food production. Food production. Let's try to help our children to plant even just flower. Let's start small. Even if, like in Minnesota here where it's cold, there are flowers or plants that grow in the house. Let us do that. Do you know, I always quote example because that is what I live. My son, he learned about the environment, the worms and everything, and he'll be touching the worms. And I said, what is this child doing like this? But on a second thought, I thought he's doing just fine. He will draw these animals and everything. He plants. Now he goes to school. He has his plants at home. He assigned me to take care of them, and he will call me and check to make sure that I'm taking care of those plants. And now he gardens, he weeds the grass, he plants his own fruits, he plants everything. And when you do those things, they'll make you so happy. You'll be happy. You'll be like, oh my God, I was missing something. This is simple things. We don't have to go and look out there. Oh, let me go to the agronomist and let me do this. Start it. When you fail, you learn something. You do it again. You fail. You learn something. You do it again. This is what we need to teach our children. So organic gardening provides an excellent opportunity for children to learn about the food production process, including planting, watering, weeding, and harvesting. And I'm going to do a full-time videos, not one, not two, not three, especially during this planting season, so that we can show to our children what we are doing. We all need to do it. We shouldn't just be sitting here and talking. If you don't know how to do it, call me, call somebody. There are so many farmers and gardeners in the chat here. We can do this thing together until we learn how to come together to do these things. Like Mr. Ashmafara is saying, you know what? We're not going to get to anywhere. Nobody is going to think that, oh, I know this. Well, I might know my farming and gardening. What do you know? Let us bring it together and make an exchange. This is also teaching children that when you're in school, when you're in the community, when you're traveling for mission trips, you need to exchange your knowledge with the other people. Either way, it's a win-win. Very important. So, number 6, another benefiting factor is that it encourages healthy eating habits. All along is healthy eating habits that we are talking. Very healthy, very healthy. There are so many, not one, not two, not three leaves. And I always say that, and I say Dr. Benny, because Dr. Benny and I come from Cameroon. That's why I always, because she will know what I'm talking about. We have natural plants that grow in the forest. We didn't plant them. Arrow. Dr. Benny will know we never planted arrow. Bush mango for ogbono. Ogbono, that's a language, okay? It's something that is just like okra. Thank you. We see you, James. You see your beautiful face. Oh, your handsome face and beautiful. Thank you. So you see, Dr. Benny and everyone, you see arrow. Arrow is grown in the forest, just gifted like that. But it serves a lot of functions. It gives a lot of vitamins. It's also an enema. So you don't have to take all of those pills to make your bowels move. It is there. If I will show you, I should have brought a bundle from here and show you guys, but I have it here because I always pay money, no matter how expensive they bring it from Cameroon. And guess what? Some of the people here that is not that thing doesn't grow here, is not part of their culture. They're eating it already. My job, I infected the whole environment. How many thousands of people, they started eating this Caucasian man. We say, now you made, my wife is just saying, oh, what are you doing at the job? There were all those women. Well, how do you know all these things? Because he wanted, it was good. And the children, they turn, all of them, they're eating, they will take because you eat with your hands. Very important. We were not born with a spoon. I eat with my hands a lot, and when you eat with your hands, there is a kind of chemical that nourishes your system. But you don't have to eat everything with your hand. Sometimes it's difficult to eat rice with your hand. But like if you go to Senegal, the Wolofs, they cook the best jollof rice. They go like they have a way of eating. They put it like a mountain like this. Then they eat round. Everybody dine from the same plate. Everybody's eating from their own side. Then they don't even see one another until the thing comes down before they can see. These are cultural things that are good. We do not ignore. Modernism is good, but you have to choose and pick. Choose and pick what you can do with modernism. It's a good thing because God created us and gave us that, but He also instructed us to choose and pick what we do. And we have that responsibility. We'll owe it to our children so that those children, when they're behaving somehow, don't blame them, blame yourself because you did not do your job. And it is true. Whether you're doing something that a child is not seeing, they don't have to see. The vibration, the bond that God put between you and your children, you can go to a different country and mess around there and you think that it's not going to affect your child. It's just going to be exactly what you're doing. So when you do good, it starts affecting. But this child, I was doing this thing. This child did not see. How did he get it? How did she get it? Because the vibration works and now you're being happy that my child is copying the good thing. So it's so important. Simple. Very simple. And that is why we are here with One Global Movement. We will do what it takes, no matter what. We will travel the world, 195 countries. It's small. It's a global village. We want to go there to meet the children, to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing in a loving kind way. Dancing with them. You should see me in South Korea. I was dancing. Those children wore me out. I'm like, but then I had the desire. I just wanted to keep going and they were happy. They were screaming. They were very happy. And that's what we should be doing. Just like here, we don't come here to just so stiff. We just make things fun for everybody to enjoy because that's the way we enjoy life. It's so important. Another factor is that when our children and us, we just say children, but it's all of us. When we eat organically produced food, it reduces the risk of allergies. Do you know that a lot of allergies that we have is as a result of accumulated chemically produced food that we've eaten over the years? Remember the saying goes, what you are experiencing today is as a result of what you invested yesterday. And what you're going to have tomorrow is as a result of what you invested in you today. And if that is the case, why don't we invest the best things in our children so that we can all be smiling? Then we go across the world with this world crusade from Kingdom Connection, one global movement infecting every child, making sure that every child travels, every child learns, every child is happy, and every child respects their environment, and while respecting their families and their parents. This is very important. So, reduce risk of allergies. Some research suggests that exposure to pesticides and other chemicals in early childhood may increase the risk of developing allergies and sensitivity.
Yes.
And not just one, sensitivities.
Mm-hmm.
And then we don't know. The doctor is trained. The doctor is not God to know that this is 100%, this is going to work. It is left to you to, first of all, nurture yourself and your children with those natural things that are going to work, so that now when you have a pattern, you chart it down in your book, you write it down. So when you go to consult the doctor, of course, we need to respect the doctors, because the doctors are those that are keeping us healthy as well. They've been trained to dictate certain things that we cannot. And then now we go with that thing to the doctor. The doctor will tell us, this is this, this is this. Allergies. Some of those allergies, you can do away with them just by doing the right thing. Even the teas, some of the teas that we buy from the market, they spray them with chemicals before they preserve them. Some of the organic teas, well, they're good, but are you sure? Why don't you plant your mints? If you're like me, I plant my mints here. I harvest it. I wash it so well. I dry it. I can refrigerate. I can put it in the freezer, but I prefer to dry it. Then you just take one long leaf, you drop it in your pot of water, you boil it. There you go. You have your tea. You put it in a container, you put it in the fridge, and then you drink it. When that is done, you do it again. Then you stay healthy. You see me? Well, if I tell you that I've never gotten sick, you wouldn't believe it. I thank God for my grandmother and my mom. I thank God for the village that raised me, because I am raised eating natural things. You see me here, you come here and be like, some people say, are you a doctor of gardening? Because I am. I only natural things in my home. But my son, because he's born in this society, when these kids go to school, they want to experiment. And we have to let them experiment, but we need to really caution them. Say, know that when you do this in a nice way, in a loving and respectful way, because you don't prevent a child from experimenting something. If they don't do it now because you are maybe intimidating them, they will do in the future. You rather they do it now, experiment it, then they'll fall back on the good things that we are teaching them. So it is very, very important. So, and then reduce exposure to hormone disrupting chemicals. Hormone, our children have those hormones. Think about a young girl, especially the ones that Reverend James Rafiki is dealing with. Young girls, they don't even have these pads to wear. They don't have it when they're having their periods. A lot of things. You see the babies, when I say these things, I just want to cry, because no child should be going through all of those things. No child. These young girls, and they're being impregnated by older men, and this is not right. This is not right. Where are our morals? Where are these morals? And I'm thinking, how do they even do? They will take pieces of cloth, and think about the sanitation. They're trying to catch. Oh my God! And then even think about the boys. The boys, the hormones are there. Every child, they are there. So when we begin to eat this chemically produced food, it's going to disrupt their hormone. Growing up is already a challenge for these children. And then going to school and growing up, trying to find their identity and trying to grow around to find good relationship, all those things are natural things. But imagine if we do that, guess what? It's going to disrupt their hormones. And some of them can have what is called a stunting syndrome. Because when you don't eat good food, you eat the foods that don't have all the nutrients, the children grow up to be so stunted, and they have the stunting syndrome. And some of them, the ones that have, give birth so early, they develop what is called obstetric fistulas. Some of them are also caused by those chemicals, but more so because these young girls were not fully developed, 18 years and above. Then they get pregnant, and if they don't have good medical facilities, like in Africa, that I've seen a lot of things happen. Because the good medical facilities are not there. But if it's here in the United States, maybe Canada, what they do is they know that, well, you got pregnant very young without getting to 18. There's the tendency that they will give you something that is going to start protecting you and preventing those things before time. So thank you so much, Melanie, for coming. I will just continue, and then you can take and something. So a lot of things. So I'm just going to hurry up here because I don't want her to fall off the screen because she really struggles to be here. So, higher nutrient content, which we already talked about, lower exposure to antibiotics, and a lot more factor. Then lower risk of obesity. When you eat, obesity is number one, because in this country where I am, you see me, I was lanky, but I don't eat those things. Anyway, I think when a woman grows, you start producing children, you add a little bit of weight, but I'm not overweight, But here's the thing, obesity, when you eat those fast food, chemically produced food, you turn to be obese. You turn to be obese. And when you're obese, your heart is at risk. When you're obese, your kidney, even if the kidney is a center for infiltration of impurities in the body. So when you have eating this food, you become obese, those organs are not going to function well. So when one organ is affected, it starts from the food. What kind of food are the children eating? It starts there. It affects one organ and then the other. Before you know, from this organ to this one, I'm hurting. Oh my God, my food are they? A lot of other complications. So we don't want that for our children. So supporting overall health, a lot more. So our anchor lady for the day, Melanie, struggled to be here. I know you feel bad. Don't feel bad, sister. One global movement on passive is coming for the internet difficulties in the world, because that is what one of the things for this one global movement is to make sure that we stay interconnected with our families and our friends globally. And thank God for Mr. Ash Mufara. That is already happening right now because we are here, right? So, Melanie, you can take over and do what you can do. And then when you're doing that, you look at the time, and then we can give the chance for our panelists to contribute, and then we appreciate our audience. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Yvonne. I apologize for being late because of connectivity challenges. Yeah. I have prepared something for this topic, but I think you have said it all. What I can add is just the benefits of food, organic food for children. And I think you have said it. You have said it all. So when it comes to the nutritional value of organic foods, it goes far beyond just being pesticides free. Organic fruits and vegetables, for example, are packed with more essential nutrients for your child's growth and development, and can lead to health, gut, and immune system, as you have said. And research has shown that organic produce contains higher level of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants than conventional grown food. And for instance, organic fruits and vegetables contain significantly higher level of vitamins, iron, magnesium, and even phosphorus than their non-organic counterparts. So organic food is grown in nutrient-rich soil without synthetic fertilizers, which can deplete the soil of essential minerals over time. And this means that organic fruits and vegetables can absorb more nutrients from the ground, resulting in higher nutrition content. So as Sister Yvonne has said, one of primary reasons why many parents choose organic food for their children is to minimize their exposure to pesticides, because pesticides are chemicals used in conventional farming to protect crops from pests and diseases. However, these chemicals can be harmful to human health. So studies have shown that long-term exposure to pesticides can lead to various health issues in children, such as developmental delays, hormonal imbalances, and respiratory problems. So children are more vulnerable to the harmful effects of pesticides due to factors such as the smaller size, faster metabolism rate, and still developing immune system. So in order to control the disease, organic farming practice prioritizing using natural methods such as crops rotation, beneficial insects, and compost to control pests and disease. And these methods provide adequate protection for crops without the need for synthetic chemicals, pesticides. By opting for organic foods, you are not only safeguarding your child's health, but also promoting the well-being of farm workers, the environment, and the overall food supply chain. So in conclusion, choosing organic means supporting sustainable farming practice that prioritize the long-term health on our planet. By reducing the demand for conventional farming and synthetic pesticides, we can contribute to a healthier ecosystem and protect biodiversity of future generation. There is an American woman who wrote, who has given a health message. She's known as a health reformer and was inspired. He has given inspired counsel on health that was based on biblical truth. Mm-hmm. She has understood that the health of our bodies can impact the health of our minds, and it can impact our spiritual health as well. Yes. And as Paul said in Colossians chapter 6, verse 19 to 20, he said that, do you know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit who is in you, whom you have received from God? You are not your own. You were bought at the price. So honor God with your bodies. So with this, let us work together as inspired women for God to train our children when they are still young to take care of their bodies by teaching them to exercise, eating healthy food, and avoid unhealthy behavior such as smoking will help keep children stronger and help them avoid illness. So as a woman is the heart of the home, so we need to pray God to give us a loving and compassionate heart to reach out for our children and families who can't afford these principles of health we are talking about here, and help them. So we believe that being part of one global movement, we need to seek wisdom from above to be able to work for children worldwide and show them love. Teamwork leads to learning. We all have our own set of skills and strength that can bring us together as units so that we learn from each other to move ahead one global movement. And I believe with this, with God, nothing is impossible. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I just want to let the audience and you guys know she's French. That's one of the colonies of France, but she's French, and Reverend James Rafiki is also French. Some of the things they pronounce in French. Sometimes I pronounce things too in French because my French is not completely gone. Yes, I just want you guys to know that. And but thank you so much, Melanie. Thank you. Okay, guys. Yvonne, you want to go? I will just be calling names so that we don't get a mix-up or a waste of time. Thank you.
Sorry. Okay, I was muted. Sorry. So you've covered just about everything between you and Melanie. I was just going to talk about the physicality of it, because we are complaining. Well, most of society now is complaining that our children are just glued to those screens, those phones, and they're not getting enough exercise. But that's one of the things that is going to be fostered very greatly by teaching them how to do gardening, because it helps with all kinds of skill. Gardening tasks such as planting seeds, handling tools, and tending to plants require fine and gross motor skills. Children develop coordination, dexterity, and spatial awareness as they navigate through various gardening activities. These skills can have positive effects on their overall physical development. And of course, it also serves as a bonding exercise when you are, so long as you have the right attitude and you're not going to be hurrying or distracted or whatever, don't make it a job. Mm-hmm. It's a combined thing to make them enjoy themselves and knowing, because children love results. They love it. And when you show them what they've done and what they've accomplished, that is so life affirming for them. in addition to all the things that you already mentioned. So that's my contribution to that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Dr. Benny, if you wouldn't mind, because Reverend James Rafiki is always falling off the screen. Can he go first, please, just in case? We want to hear you, James. This is the first time. It took you a long time to be here, but you finally came. So I want to hear from you, Reverend Rafiki.
Sister, you are muted? Okay.
Thank you. Sister Melanie, I think he's a good trainer. Thank you, Sister Melanie. I have listened that you have, you are explaining about the organic food, or gardening. So this can, if we help the children to grow very well, so even it can help even to sharpen their minds. So if the children grows very well, can help even to think very quick.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we should put more effort to look after our children and to reach on the younger girls. So can assist the country. Even we have a good mothers in the future and fathers in the future. That's why we should struggle about that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, especially for the wonderful job that you're doing with those girls. You will see me there someday. Yeah, maybe it will be a surprise, but I urge all of us, because we can do it. We establish One Global Movement farms in every country. In every country, I mean every country, because it's going to be easy now, especially with these artificial intelligence products that Mr. Ashman Farah is building for us. It is possible. We can establish those farms everywhere, growing things according to the environment. Another thing that I want to say is, let us not take seeds from elsewhere unless we know that those seeds are going to do well in our communities. Do not try to take seeds that somebody just gives you or wants to sell to you, and you just want to plant it. That seed is going to do well. What are those seeds? Do they come from your environment? Try to grow things within your own environment according to your culture, so that you can do what is called seed preservation. Then the next year you can do like our parents were doing. Because some people, they take the corn that they come and sell to them because it's so big and fat and this. All those things, there are chemicals in those things. Even the pigs that they come with them, these pigs are not grown naturally. You do them, a lot of time those pigs don't do well. You consume them. It's what I'm saying is, grow things according to your environment and your culture. Don't rely on seeds from other places that you don't know. Unless you carry out your research, don't do it. It's destroying the soil, it's destroying our children, it's destroying us. So I know that times are hard. Sometimes we want to do something that will produce a lot because we don't have the financial stability to do things for our children. I understand that as well. But we will be costing a lot more that we'll need money, a lot of money to take care of that in the future. Why not do it now? Do it what you can. If you can't send your child to school, and I mean, let these children hear. If it's difficult, let that child start learning a trade, because that is still education. Informal education is important just as formal education. So you guys hear that. You can still go to school at any time, but start where you are preserving your health so that you will eat your food in the future as health for you, not eating the medicine as your own health for you. This is very important, and we need to keep doing it every day, reminding ourselves, because if you don't remind yourself or the children, it's going to go the wrong way, because these things is a constant reminder. Thank you so much. Dr. Benny.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mundih. I am glad that you asked me to wait for Pastor James, because he's gone.
Fell off. Okay.
Yeah, he did. I want to say extraordinary presentation, Dr. Mundih, and outstanding presentation, Miss Melanie. We thank you for coming. It's awesome. And I would say excellent contribution, Mrs. Yvonne Finn. Thank you all so much. We do understand that these children, they are our future.
Yes.
When it comes to gardening, physically, you teach them to go out there, how to weed the farm, how to plant the farm. When you have holes, in Africa, right, Dr. Mundih, we have that hole now to walk the farm, and you teach them how to do it. Then you teach them how to plant the crops. They will learn, and I think it will be exciting for them. So before I proceed, I want to take this moment to thank our Heavenly Father for bringing all of us together, and also thanking him for bringing Mr. Ash Mufara to you and I, because if it wasn't for him, I will not know each and every one. When it comes to this organic gardening, it is the practice of cultivating systems while only utilizing naturally occurring pesticides and fertilizers. We're using fertilizers in Cameroon. Organic growing means that it's working with natural system and the cycle, right? By working with the nature rather than trying to bend it to your will by spraying and to kill the things off by feeding artificially to encourage the growth and flowing. The garden starts to protect itself and the plant to begin to thrive with minimal intervention. So it is natural. It is a natural ways to promote complete, healthy, productive, and sustainable growing environment. Organic gardening, again, or farming, it offers several benefits, just like you say, based upon the topic, to our children for the growth and development. So when it comes to exposure to organic practice, not only it contributes to the environmental sustainability, but it also promotes various aspects of physical, mental, and emotional well-being in children. So I'm just going to give few of the benefits since we don't have that much time. One is like nutrient-rich food. Organic gardening emphasizes of natural and nutrient-rich soil, which can lead to what? The production, right, of healthier and more nutritious fruits and vegetables. Consuming this organic food, it supports children's overall health and development. Next, we talk about educational opportunities, right? It involves in gardening, which promotes our children with hands-on learning experience about the plant life cycle, the ecosystem, and the importance of biodiversity. So this type of experimental learning can enhance their understanding of science and environmental concept. Now, I know Ms. Yvonne Finn, you talked about the physical activities. So when it comes to the physical activities, we talk about digging, planting, weeding, and harvesting, which will engage these activities. It will help our children to develop the motor skills, strength, and coordination. And the last, we talk about emotional well-being, which is very important. Spending time outside, outdoors, or engaging in activities like gardening has been linked to improve the mental health. The combination of the physical activities with the exposure of sunlight, when the children step out, good exposure of sunlight, calming effect of the nature, which it will contribute to positive emotional well-being. Incorporating organic gardening and farming into children's life, it provides with the holistic, enriching experience that can positively impact their growth and development. It is not only contributing to healthier dietary habit, but also the nature of lifelong connection with their environmental and sustainable practice. Thank you so much for giving me the
opportunity. Thank you, Dr. Benny. So well said, and from different perspectives, talking on the same thing. Very important, very important. This is for emphasis because this is how important it is to do this to our children. I'm trying to set the screen back to where it was. I don't know what to do. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Yes, so important. And thank you guys so much. We're going to continue on this because there are a lot of other things, because food comes from God. Everything comes from God. So tomorrow, I want you guys to listen very well. Tomorrow's topic is going to dwell on what are the benefits. No, this is not tomorrow. 1 second, please. Tomorrow's topic is going to be what is the spiritual and biblical importance of gardening. And tomorrow is Wednesday, and tomorrow is going to be a very, very big day in Canada, where we are going to wear pink. If you have pink, like Melanie is wearing today already, you can repeat that tomorrow. If you have pink, or if you don't have a pink dress, please put something pink on your head or somewhere, because it is the Natural Prevention Bullying Day in Canada. Sister Yvonne Finn knows that. So we want to do that. Everything that has to do with children and families, we have to respect that day. I posted something in our mothers group, and I posted things on all over social media. We need to do that. So we wear pink. So I think that is, yes, that is it. So the topic for tomorrow, all the topics are interesting. We cannot do one without the other. They are all interwoven. If we don't treat all of them, then we're not treating the child as a whole. We're just treating patches, and then tomorrow the child will have a problem. So thank you guys so much. Brother Divya, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, thank you so much for coming, sir. We were talking today, the topic for today is the importance of organic gardening for the growth and development of our children, which we are done here, but you can throw in a word or two, because now you are the first king here. Reverend James Rafiki has also joined you here, so you guys have two kings depending on his internet. Thank you so much. If you have a word or two, let us do it before we appreciate our audience, please.
Thank you that you have given me the opportunity to speak something. First of all, I just want to say a big thank you to all of you, because you all are really making this world a very positive, especially you have dedicated your most of the part just for the betterment of our dear children. So I'm really thankful, and a special thank you to you, first of all, because you have dedicated everything just for the well-being of the children. And also thank you to Dr. Benny. She is always admirable to me. And thank you to Finn, sister. Then I can see that today you are something different. So thank you for you that I couldn't, actually recognize you simply because your hairstyle and everything is so much different. So it's really a great thing that people keep changing. You are the first person to whom I'm seeing this much of change. So thank you. And but as far as the topic is concerned, topic is really so nice, because we all are really running short of the organic things, because everywhere that the unhygienic things, or we can say that a lot of pesticides is being used in the farmer sector. So here the farmer is really a great concern that what and how the farming culture must be saved, because here the organic food and how we can horticulture or anything, it's really important to know, because I do believe that a lot of pesticides is being used excessively. So it is our combined duty, being a social person, we have to save our society first. And from where it start, as you always say, that you have your own yard, and through your own countryside or your yard, you just try to just give the ample amount of opportunity to those plants, and believe me, those plants are also feeling something different. Because why I'm saying this thing, people are sometimes feel that I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. What I'm saying, that it's really having a sense, a lot of sense.
Yes, thank you.
Because it actually provides the essential nutrients. When we use pesticides, or anything which is chemically compounded things, then it creates a lot of problem. First, the health hazard. Now the second thing is also that what the future we are delivering. So what you have said, that is very much right. We have just developed that much of culture, so that people must be aware, and they should groom with the organic farming. So this is one of the great idea. I'm really thankful to you. I'm not wanting to tell much more, because you all are also knowing everything. So thank you to you, that you have at least given me the opportunity to say something in front of you all. So thank you, and over to you, and love you all. Love you
Yes,
so
we
much.
love
You
you.
all
Thank
are
you so
really
much.
working
Thank you,
so
Brother
hard.
Kumar.
Thank you,
for
Brother
really
Divya. Thank you very much.
for really for going that sleep to be here. We love you, but thank you
Yeah.
for taking care of that good boy. That our handsome little boy. I thank you so much for taking care of your family, especially him, because my eyes are on children. You know, I can jump at somebody's throat if I see something but I can't fight. I don't have physical strength anyway.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Love you all.
Kushal, thank you so much. Thank you, Kushal. Kushal is doing a lot. Like we say, a lot of people are doing a lot at the background. He's one of them, and a very, very humble and respectful young man. Thank you. And you see, Rafiki, I will ask you guys could exchange information. Thank you. We have Banshu, our brother Banshu. Thank you so much for being here today. We love you as well. And then we have Sananda. How are you? Thank you so much for those emojis. And Brother Kusha says, hello to everyone here, hashtag one global movement. And we have our man Levi Mama Bolo too is here. Thank you so much for being here, brother. We highly appreciate you, especially some of you who have the time to attend 2 times a day, one global movement. That's a lot of investment. The children of the world will encrypt your name in their own monuments to sing it as a song of praise to the God who brought you guys into their lives. Thank you guys so much. But make sure that you're taking care of yourselves and your families before you come here, please. That's very important. And then our sister Yvonne says, greetings everyone on this hashtag One Global Movement, where we speak with heart for all the hashtag children of the world. Those are beautiful hashtags. Let us do those hashtags a lot. Kushal, I send you some of the hashtags, brother, so that you can be using them. That way, eventually, people will catch it up. Even these ones that Yvonne is putting here as well. Organic gardening / farming went on as educational and bonding exercise can be beneficial in children's growth and development. Very true. Very true. Thank you. And hello, everyone, from our big man here. I am at my doctor's, the dermatologist, getting my rash checked out. So I am a bit distracted, but welcome all to One Global Movement. Speak with heart. Today, we are praying for you, John. You're going to be here. It's just a checkup, and everything is going to be okay. Oh, my mom is cooking something. Pepper. Hopefully, she's not burning something. Oh, my God. Mom, stop. So we have our man Gutam. How are you? Thank you so much. I love those beautiful flowers. Thank you. And Yvonne is also saying hello to us here on the panel. We have our brother Joseph Kefo. This is one of our brothers. He has a lot of experience, has traveled a lot. He is going to be joining us here. Thank you so much, Brother Joseph, for being here. And I will be sending you the links if you need to come on the panel to say something. You can do that as well. But otherwise, he's going to be with us in the future, maybe in April on All Connect on Friday. Thank you. And our brother William from Seeds Academy with those children, we see you dancing and being happy with those children. I see the chickens like 1 chick or 10 or 5 chicks per child, that is a good program that you're doing. I also saw your good program. That is very wonderful. We have a lot in our environment. We don't have to look outside. We just search around our environment. If we don't have, we can plant bitter leaf. You're going to see me this season. You'll be like, oh, what's wrong with her? You're going to see everything here. Thank you for letting us know what is happening, John. We appreciate you. I know all is well for you. Yes. Yes. And we have Ashish. If you're new here, you are welcome, sir. Thank you so much for being here. We thank you. We are here for children worldwide. And as you know, you cannot help a child without helping the parents. So we are here for children. Come again. We go twice a day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But thank you guys so much for sacrificing to be here, especially if you are from India, because I think it's late for you guys now, but you sacrificed to be here. Thank you guys so much for welcoming the new people in the chat. Thank you. And Franchet Tanyan, thank you so much. If you're new here, you're welcome as well. Thank you so much. Come again and help spread the gospel of One Global Movement to the entire world so that we can reach every child. Please, let's do that now. Thank you so much. And we have our brother Momodu. Thank you so much. Hello, Ms. Mundih, Dr. Benny, Cs, and all of us on the panel here, Mr. Ash, the tech team and staff everywhere, and all my beloved global ambassadors. Thank you for everything you have done and still doing for us. God bless you all. God bless you as well, brother. Your support is very, very vital to this movement. Thank you so much. And I'm just going down to make sure. We have our brother AP here. I don't want to pronounce that last name because I might bite my tongue. So, but it's a beautiful name. I will learn how to pronounce it. So thank you so much, brother, for being here. I know that you were struggling yesterday during the 8 p.m. thing to come on the panel. You will need to put your microphone on first. That is what it says. But we will keep trying until you get it right. We are together. Thank you so much. And Brother Kefo is saying hello to Yvonne Finn. It looks like everybody's saying hello to you, Yvonne. You're popular today. Very popular today. And Dr. Ben is, as usual, welcoming people here in the chat. Thank you so much, Dr. Benny, for always doing that. And we really, really appreciate these people here in the chat. And I'm just, if I miss anything, our sister, Sharon Ballyhoo Pushpin Media is here. Sharon has taken on a responsibility that is so huge, and she's not sleeping. I thought I was working a lot, but she is even doing more than me. So she's doing a lot of beautiful, beautiful graphics and other things. And she has a lot of good ideas because she has been a children's specialist for years, more than 30 years. These are the kind of resources that we are so blessed with. And we thank God for that. Thank you so much, Sister Sharon. We highly appreciate you. And okay, let me see. Okay, if I don't read the greetings, I want to look at the other comments, okay? Because the panelists are also here greeting everyone. So we'll just read the chat and we keep going to those things that our children need to hear. Welcome, and all of us here on the panel and in the audience by Dr. Benny. Thank you. And AP says, yes. Soil quality and natural conditions are also important for organic farming. Certainly true, sir. Thank you so much. And then we have, I think this person is known, Rudro. How are you, Rudro Otto? Thank you so much for being here. And we highly appreciate your presence here. We are here for children. We also ask that we write our real names because we want our children to know us by name, because we want to know all the children of the world by name. Identity is very important. Otherwise, we would not know. So if this is your business place, sir, we respect and highly respect you that we all here, let us identify ourselves so that when these children see you tomorrow, they will know, right? They will say, thank you for what you are doing here for them. Thank you so much. And life skills, organic gardening teaches children valuable life skills such as patience, perseverance, and the understanding that positive outcomes often require time and effort. Thank you so much, Dr. Benny. That is so true. Because we're going to bring the story of the bamboo tree after we do the, because that story teaches a lot about farming, gardening. We're going to bring that story here because there's a lot, not just about gardening, a lot of our mindsets, futures that we need to get in there, or remind us that we go back to nature, go back to what God said about humans, and then we'll bring that story here, and maybe even bring the story of Steve Jobs as well. Organic gardening avoids the use of synthetic pesticides and fertilizers. This reduces children's exposure to potentially harmful chemicals, contributing to their overall health and well-being. Yep,
Yes.
very true. Thank you so much. And children will learn about plant life cycles, ecosystem, and the importance of biodiversity. Yep. Oh my God, I so love this. I so love all of this. And John says, no chemical additives, very important for organic gardening. Get educated about this. If you grow your own fruits and vegetables, listen to our panel today. Yes, John. And one thing, we need to teach our children how to cook. You know, my son loves to cook now because I took the time so that they can make their own meals instead of rushing to those meals that are being cooked in the restaurants. Although the restaurant, we expect them to do the best thing, but you don't know, the best thing can only come from you and the God who created you. So we teach them to do it themselves. So thank you. And we have Al Nazar. How are you, sir? Thank you so much for being here today. You're highly welcome here every day, Monday through Friday, twice a day, 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're almost there, guys. Thank you guys so much for your patience. And AP, our brother AP says, one of our organic farm products are governed by a group of women, tribals, a beautiful place of Western Ghats of India. It costs more than the poisonous and pesticides used adulterated food items. Yes, you and I have a conversation. If somebody is a farmer, I love farmers because I love to eat, you know. So, Susanna, how are you? I love you so much. You tweeted from Croatia. I love Croatia. Thank you so much for being here, please. And then we have Sharon Pink Ballyhoo Pushpin Media says Pink Shirt Day is an annual event against bullying held in Canada and New Zealand. Participants wear pink shirts on February 28th and attend or host info events to raise awareness about bullying. We are here. This is our own event. Tomorrow will be our own day here. It's going to be beautiful because we are celebrating life, birthdays, and our children tomorrow. So it's going to be beautiful to talk about that a lot of. Yes. And as I say, a great person who has given rebirth to humanity all over the world, CEO Mr. Ash Mufare. So true. Yes. Otherwise, that fact can never be disputed. Otherwise, we will not be here. That is just it. Oh, Mom, Pepe. So, you know, God sent people in our lives for a reason.
Yes.
And so Mr. Ash Mufara is a God sent. You see those disciples that they talk about in the Bible, you think they are there for nothing? They came to us. You talk about the story of Abraham. You talk about the story of Jacob. You talk about Sarah. You talk about Mary. Those are people that are sent to us. Yes. Very true. And our man Kushal says organic products taste much better. Yep. They have more nutrients and the mineral in them are much tastier because they had time to develop and mature naturally and no artificial chemicals were added. Yep. With the chemicals, they make it grow quickly. Before you know, a little girl of just 9 years, 10 years is developing breast already because of the chemicals. And before a lot of things happen, you know. So it's not a good thing to do, you know. And Dr. Benny is always welcoming everybody here. Thank you so much. And folks, do you have any thoughts about organic gardening? Let us know what you think is a good thing. So Sharon says, hashtag Pink Shirt Day, hashtag One Global Movement, hashtag Save the Children, hashtag One Global Movement, hug. Yes, let's give hugs to our children. Thank you so much, Sharon. And through organic gardening, children gain an understanding of the importance of sustainable and environmentally friendly practices. Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Yes. And okay. And we have our one of our regular here is always there twice. Hello, my brother. How are you? Thank you so much, DS Nayak. We love you. We appreciate what you're doing. And let us keep building this foundation for our children, because children are our future. We are also included in that future. They are the walking stick, like my grandmother said, the walking stick of the old age. So we better make sure that they are strong so that they can provide us with those nutritious walking sticks, right?
Yes.
Love, wow, A.L. Nazar, wow. I am so excited about Unpassive. Unpassive is my life changing soul. Thank you, Mr. Ash, and all of the tech team. Yes, you write in
Yes.
good English. You might think that you're not doing because you're from speaking a different language. You're doing a very good thing. So I respect, if we respect and invest in nutritional and organic foods, providing for next generation is investing for tomorrow's global society. Thank you so
Yes.
much, my brother. Thank
Yes.
you. We need to come and see that farm that you have in India, or you take
Yes.
us to the other places, because I will be there. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to be there. And Francis said, yes, organic food is more tasty and good for
And
health.
good for health.
I mean,
Yes.
thank you for your comments, folks. We love participation here at One Global Movement. Speak with heart. Hashtag One Global Movement. And
Yes.
wow, we're almost there. Children are great imitators. So give them something great to imitate. Get
Yes.
kids excited about gardening and growing food. Hashtag One Global Movement. Yep. You should
So
see
One
during
global
the
movement.
gardening season, a lot of young students in that garden there, you would
yes.
believe it. The community
Yes.
garden. They are there. They are bent on doing it. Children
Yes.
are not safe in today's society all over the world. Lot of harassment. Yes, thank you so much. These kids like to do it. We don't teach them, not because they don't like it. If we don't teach them, they're not going to know. So they love it. They want to be healthy, just like you and I. So let us teach them. Ilyaso, how are you? Hi, dear panelists, James, Dr. Mundi, and all of us here, Dr. Benny. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Come again, okay? We highly appreciate you. And then Surrender Singh says, hello, good afternoon, everyone. That's Mundi. All of us here on Passive Family, John Barilla, and all of us here, we highly appreciate you. Thank you for the stars. We're going to the moon. We're not just going to land on the stars. We're landing on the moon. That's what we're going to do. And I love Unpassive. Yes, we do. And then we have our sister, Pierre here. Thank you so much, beautiful sister, for being here again. This is one of our regulars here. She is so bent on making sure that together we change the rhetoric for children worldwide. Thank you so much, sister. We love you. We must educate children to keep away from those all types of drugs and consumption of alcoholic items. Certainly. That is why in some of our webinars, we talk about the kind of drinks that we drink around our children. You have to read it, you have to know where it comes from. And we can even learn it in the future. Why don't we have even a One Global Movement healthy winery that would be good for the children? And they don't drink. You drink because it helps with digestion, not just you're just drinking alcohol. That's not what we want here, right? So thank you. And then if I miss any new person, please shout it out for me, okay? People are sick, Susanna says, are sick because bad food. So it is necessary to encourage organic production. My grandmother used to say, you are what you eat. That's my grandmother too. My grandmother said, eat this pineapple. You're going to be like the pineapple. You're going to be healthy. See how fresh you are? You are what you eat. So if you eat garbage, you become garbage. That is it. You become sick. Yep. Thank you so much, Susanna. That's a good one right there. And such wonderful combined and comprehensive presentation. Dr. Mundi and Melanie, thank you so much for that appreciation. You're just pushing us to do more, aren't you? So that we can do more work. Yes, thank you. And thank you, all of us here. We are behind supporting all that effort you are doing. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you so much, Ilyasu. We thank you so much. That's what we need, because your support will push us to do even more better. Thank you so much. And then Kushal, I have to read it. Hello, Elisu. And Bua, sorry, I'm not going to pronounce that, okay? I don't want to bite my tongue. Welcome to hashtag One Global Movement, hashtag Speak with Heart, hashtag Education for All Children. Yep, you're using those good hashtags. Thank you so much. And the AP said due to GM seeds, global movement seeds, we lost many of the natural GM, not global. Due to global what? GM seeds, we lost many of the natural and traditional seeds from world. Now, whatever left must be protected before extinction. Thank you. That's what
Dr. Mundih, I think he, sorry to interrupt, I think he means the genetically modified foods, right?
Genetically modified. Thank you. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, AP. We need to. We don't depend on it. What is your culture? What do you value in your area? Do you want to depend on some other person's seeds that you don't know? We need One Global Movement is going to be distributing seeds as time goes on according to the areas, because this is how we promote the health of children, not just talking. We come into your area, we talk with you, we talk with people, we go to the churches, we talk with them, we see the seeds that are supposed to be grown in that area, and we do the same. And we're going to do that. It's easy. It's very easy to do that. Yes, thank you, Sister Sharon, for all you're doing for hashtag One Global Movement. We thank you. And then Empower Mind Stories. That is my queen, Dr. Benny. Go, sweetheart. Who is this? I don't know this person. Please, we ask that you put your name here for our children, because we need the real names here. So our children are not numbers. They are not businesses, but they are names, so that they will know you. They will know that you came through this way to support them. That's all that we are asking. Thank you so much for being here to support our children. We love you. And Yvonne Finn says, hashtag defeat child hunger.
Yes.
We are in it to win it. And thanks for message and informative news. This is from Bernard Sangma. Thank you so much, Brother Bernard, for being here. We highly appreciate you. Come again. We love you. And we have AP says 12 to 25. This is statistics, because he knows what he's talking about. 12 to 25% of children in many countries are involved in drugs and alcohol habits. It is hampering children's area real growth of children. That is next generation. And thank God that pretty soon here, Brother Kuma is coming to talk about a lot of things in his area that children are not even showing interest in. So he's going to be coming up on O-Connect pretty soon. And great session. Yes, thank you so much. Hashtag One Global Movement Strong. Yes, thank you so much. Welcome, AP and Cezanna. Hashtag One Global Movement. Hashtag defeat hunger, hashtag defeat illiteracy, hashtag poverty worldwide, hashtag one love, one heart, one destiny. There you go.
Yes.
Yes. Ooh, there's a lot of things here to read. I'm not going to read all right. I'm just going to pick now. Okay, our man Ashok is here. Hello, Ashok. Thank you so much for always being here. We love you and thank you for the beautiful flowers. Tomorrow, let's wear pink to really show our resentment for bullying. Please, please, please do something, or a pin. Put a pin somewhere you can see, because this is serious. Our children must not be bullied. We need that. We really need that. And let me see here. John Barilla, hey folks, if you haven't already, please give One Global Movement channel a big thumbs up. Do that, please. And subscribe and click on ring the notification bell to get notified for when we go live and when we have new content. So do that. Please, folks, join us on O-Connect this Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our One Global Movement webinar, not on YouTube, but O-Connect. I may even sing this week. Yes, we want you to sing. Come on. You may sing it. O-Connect. Come on, sing O-Connect so that they will know. All right. Thank you so much, John. Thank
Dr.
you.
Mundih, I'm so sorry. I have to go. I'm late for another appointment, so I have to go.
No, that's okay. No, you need to. You need to take care of that. Thank you so much.
Right.
Yes, thank you. And
thank you so much. I'll talk to you later.
Feel free to go if you need to go, please.
Okay, I'll talk with you later, okay?
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Yvonne. We love you.
Okay. Bye-bye, everybody.
Okay, this is, I used to say the view. Who is the view? This is Brother Kumar right here. Thank you so much for your valuable contributions to the rising generations for years and years to come. Thank you so much. And India is also providing soil health card for their farmers for the betterment farming and understanding the need and preferences of crops. Thank you so much. We're going to be coming there to see those things. We're going to be like police inspectors, right? We want to make sure that the children eat well. Thank you, Divya, and that is awesome to hear that there is now some oversight. Yes, thank you so much. Okay, and I think we've come to the end of this reading of these things, and I just want to play a song for those of you who can listen. You listen, because this song is about children. It's about children. We're always wanting to bring songs that concern children here, because it's so important. Because children are blessings from God. I hate these scammers. They keep calling. You want to do something, they're already there calling you. Lord help me. I have to tap. Oh, come on, please. All right. If you guys, somebody can just be saying something until I get this. Please. Or you want to read something that we skip, Dr. Benny or any other person, until I get this music on. Please. Yeah. Well, it might not work today.
Battery 60. Connected to Galaxy Tab A2016 with us.
Oh, somebody was calling. That's why. Okay. Now we're going to go to our music. We're going to rotate the music and play variety. Oh, no, I do not want somebody calling me. What are you calling me for? Okay. Children Are a Blessing from God by Rodican Rose. We're going to play that just for 2 minutes, please.
I had no idea what 100 calories looked like.
Well, always commercial first, right?
But I never realized I was eating over 3.
Do you hear it?
Yes.
Children are a blessing from God, sent from heaven to us for us to love. Every day it's trials, places hold over me, and its reflection will find what we feel and sense and see. Especially when the child comes back to you, and if we choose to let them, children will teach us in their own way how to love and love about ourselves. Children are a blessing from God, sent from heaven to us for us to love. Maybe sometime soon, and again and again. Say it any way you can. My child, you're precious to me. My child, you're precious to me.
Thank you guys so much. This music is very simple, but it directs it to the children. Children are a blessing from God. They are precious, sent from heaven above for us to love, nurture them, and let them lead the way without controlling them. That is very, very important for us. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Like I will always say, stay focused, stay encouraged, stay empowered, and always believe in endless possibilities. We love you all and see you at 8 p.m. if you can make it. Otherwise, tomorrow is another better day. Thank you so much, Melanie. The internet behaved today. We thank God for that. Things can only get better. Thank you so much, Dr. Benny. See you tomorrow. I love you.
Love you too. Love you, Sister Melanie. Yeah. You spoke well. Great presentation.
She's a pillar.
And our God is with you.